Brian Dermott is here all the way from Donegal. Brian, this is my favourite part of the day.
You're starving today, aren't you?
I'm absolutely starving. I had no lunch.
I can see it in you.
Well, I'd only one lunch, put it like that. So
lunch
I'm hungry.
and breakfast in one.
I'm hungry today.
We do that too often, don't we?
We sure do. Now, what are we making?
Great one for you today, Dahi. Great one for the whole family. It's a hot pot, which means, you know, if you think of Betty's hot pot and all of that, it's layered with potatoes on top. But I'm going a step further because I'm putting some Clonakilty black pudding on top of I was going to call it the pie, the casserole, and then the potatoes on top of that.
And is this your own concoction now?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
It is, yeah.
This is a Donegal potato hot pot.
It is, and it's a family favourite, yeah, this one. So what I've done to start is I've just browned off our meat, basically, in the pan. So what's left behind is all of that sediment in there, and now I've added in...
Any type, is it stewing beef, is it?
Yeah, it's just some steak pieces, so they're going to be tender, and it's going to speed up the cooking time. Right. So I've dropped in there some garlic, a little bit of carrot, into the sediment, which is just the juices that is left behind. And I'm going to chop in a little bit of onion in there as well. You can't go wrong with the onion. It's perfect.
Yeah, it smells. There's some great smells coming out of there,
yeah,
Brian.
and once I drop this onion in, I'm going to sneak in a little bit of stout today as well.
Okay, any particular stout?
No, I haven't gone for any particular brand.
Oh, they'll be telling you Murphy's or Beamish now down in Cork.
I'm embracing the whole Cork thing with the pudding today as well, so...
Yeah. Oh, that's... Well, there's lots of different types of stout there now. If people like different types of stout.
I mean, there's a great resurgence on at the moment just with some craft beers in Ireland. So, not from Palm Sunday. These are some bay leaves.
I knew that was a bit early. and you don't eat the bay leaves, you don't, at the end?
No, we take them out at the end.
I made that mistake only once.
Yeah, we all do that one. Yeah. A little bit of time. So my two favourite herbs gone in there today. So while that's sweating there like that, I'm going to prepare the potatoes. So what we're going to do is we're going to slice them very thin. So here's a great tip just for slicing them, which is initially just make the first slice, and that gives you a lovely sturdy base to work on. Now this is important that you do cut these very, very thin. Around about a €2 coin. Have you a €2 coin there so I can know?
You'd go away, you'd never give it back to me.
So around about that in terms of thickness, and that's just to speed up the cooking of it. And what we're going to do there is you're going to layer it then, I'm going to move that over here. And if you just pass me over that, please.
Yeah, sure. So you've just done already.
That's great. So we've got our potatoes layered on the bottom, and I've a little sprinkle here of some nutmeg. Again, love my nutmeg.
You're mad about it?
Salt, yeah. Brilliant. I just call it a radiator just for the insulation inside that it does for you. So a little bit in there as well. So now that I've got those sweated, so I'm not sweating without colour, bring out the flavour of the vegetables, and I'm going to add into that our parsnip, good hearty winter vegetable as well, is the parsnip.
Really
and
nice.
try and keep them in
That's
the pot.
Okay, yeah. Even the pot would be great as well, yeah.
And then back in again with your beef.
The beef that's browned up, but it's not cooked all the way through.
No, we've just sealed it. And once you get that stirred in there, what I'm going to do is add in a little bit of flour. Again, anyone that is celiac, a little bit of rice or potato flour. And that will just thicken it slightly for you. Once the flour goes into that, that's when you add in your little bit of stout. So I'm going to go and add that in now. And once that's in, that's just going to evaporate off. So that'll only take about 20 seconds or so.
If you did want to put stout in, Brian, what would you use?
It's a good question, because if it's kids even involved in general, you don't want to put in any stout, just put in a little bit of Worcester sauce. It just gives the sharpness and the sourness. Again, we're playing on the taste buds in terms of the flavour. Now, what happens is the flour starts to cook out in that, but just to enrich it slightly is a little bit of just tomato puree, about a tablespoon or so of that. And we're going to work that in. And once that's worked in, we're going to top that up with stock, and you're going to slowly just simply let that cook on a nice low heat, simmering.
So you don't bring it to the boil first or anything, Brian?
No, not with the stock, because I've actually heated up my stock, and that's just to speed the process up again. So once that's done, and always just about cover your beef.
Just enough. You don't want it swimming in it either.
You don't, exactly. Enough swimming in Cork today, isn't there?
All along the west coast and the south coast as well, I'm afraid.
But it's sad to see that some of the businesses struggling to get open on a Monday morning.
Crazy. And it just shows you there on Oliver Plunkett Street here on Cork, a fella swimming down the street. That shows how much water was there. But all of us, within an hour, then it was gone. Because I was calling people on the way down, what's it like? Because it was supposed to be really bad outside the door here. And then within an hour, the tide had gone out and taken most of it with it.
We had the exact same thing. I had Nevin Maguire on the phone. He's due here tomorrow. Saying to me, can you get into Cork? He was a bit worried, so if he doesn't make it, we'll do his slot tomorrow.
Oh, you will, yeah. I thought you were going to tell me he was looking for recipes off you or something.
I know, we share enough, with the recipes.
So this goes into the...
Yeah, that's just going to go straight in on top, of your potatoes. And I'm going to take the bay leaf out at the end. And what you do, when we find it there, is just keep it sort of up. And now, Dahi, this is the pudding. So I've gone for the Clonakilty black pudding. Excellent, because there's a lovely peppery flavour in that. Cut that nice and thin, and we're literally just going to spread that the whole way around there, on the top of that. Lovely addition to the likes of a hot pot. It's really nice, actually. So we've got one already in the oven. So once we've got the black pudding in there, we're going to remove that.
You put more spuds on top of it then?
We are. We're literally just going to layer the rest of our potatoes that we've cut the whole way around. Now you can spend nice time decorating that.
This is great value as well, Brian. How much does all this cost?
That's fantastic. That's less than €8.
For the whole lot?
Yeah.
And you feed about 5 or 6?
You get 6. Me and you might get 6 portions now, but if you've got family and you've got the kids involved, you'll get 6 very, very good portions. So that's your potato, okay? And what I'm going to do then is just put a little bit more of the nutmeg, because potatoes love nutmeg.
Fire that into the oven there, Brian. We'll get more and Tommy over here as well. You hungry, Tommy? But Tommy hasn't made it back from Waterford yet. He went from Galway to Cork and then to Waterford last night. Cork today again.
Cork today again. Tommy was saying to me, Brian, Tommy is kind of grimacing at the thoughts of nutmeg with potatoes.
I never thought you'd nutmeg with potatoes.
Beautiful. Even in mashed potato, I find a huge replacement for salt is once you get the nutmeg. And there's just a lovely because it's a nice... Are you starving? Yeah. So there you go.
You see, 20 seconds.
You get in with the potato. Okay. Yeah. So if you're starving, we'll let you taste first.
We'll give it to Tommy Fleming first. You're talking about me.
Give it. Watch yourself now. You don't burn your mouth. If you don't burn your mouth, you won't be able to sing anymore for us.
Yeah, you have to sing that wrong, Tommy.
Thank you.
It smells lovely, I have to say.
It does smell and it looks fantastic.
Am I the litmus test?
The biggest portion for you, Danny.
Oh, good man yourself. Well, I'll come back now when we go to break.
That's lovely.
Yeah. Good.
Brian, it's fantastic, and today's recipe is always, isn't it? It's on our website, which is rtetoday.food.
Brian, thank you very much for being with us.
Brian, great. I'll have a taste.
Come Thank you.
Now, don't go away, of course, because after the break, Avril's going to be here, Avril Mulcahy, helping us get lucky if we want to go dating online. And we'll also be getting the lowdown on sorting out your skin problems. And, of course, Tommy Fleming is going singing. We have €1,000 to give away. Beautiful, all that after the break. See you in a minute.
It's lovely.
It's really good. Do you like it?